This video is going to be a tutorial for an adjustable width pinch apparatus. It's an idea that has been in my head for quite a while now, but I've finally gotten the time to put it all together. The idea behind it is that it's an apparatus which you can adjust the width of the pinch surfaces while keeping the weight centered below your hand, similar to the way a Euro would work. But I wanted it to be completely adjustable, more or less infinitely adjustable, so that you're not limited by spacers or anything like that. So let's dive in and I'll show you how it works, because one of these is going to be a prize at Gripmas. The pinch surfaces are constructed of 3/8 of an inch thick steel, that's 9.5 millimeters, and the base plate is 1/4 of an inch or 6.35 millimeters. When I was playing around with the idea in my head, I thought that it would be a very good idea to keep the metal thick to prevent it from flexing, and I still think that's a good idea, but the thing winds up weighing 19.5 pounds, almost 20 empty, so it's very heavy, and I'm not sure what I could do about that, but it's still more or less in the prototype phase anyway. The base plate has a slot that's machined, CNC machined, and each of the pinch surfaces has a key that fits exactly into that slot, and that allows each of the pinch plates to slide but also not turn. On the bottom of the base plate, a piece of square is welded in place with just enough room for the nut to slide back and forth, but not enough room for it to turn. This way you only need one wrench to adjust it. Additionally, the height of the base can be adjusted. Like I said in the intro, I designed this so that you could adjust the width infinitely while keeping the weight centered under your hands. But the pinch plates are designed so that you don't have to do that. If you want to move the pinch plates off to one side completely or partially, you can certainly do that. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can do that. Now you'll notice that the plates on the apparatus I'm working on now are oriented the way that they are, whereas the one on the left, they are oriented the other way. You can do both ways, and it just changes the minimum and maximum pinch width. You'll notice here I'm tightening these set screws. These just need to be snug. This isn't bolts on the space shuttle. You don't need to torque these down. They just need to be snug. The apparatus has very tight tolerances because of the CNC machining, so just a little bit snug and the plates will not move. Now, like I said, the plates can be completely removed and oriented opposite of where they are on the apparatus on the right, and this just allows you to have a wider minimum and maximum pinch width. With the plates all the way together like they are now, it's 2 3/4 inch wide. All the way out, it's 5 3/4 of an inch wide. And like I said, the set screws don't have to be extremely tight. They just need to be snug. With the Allen wrench down in between the plates, I'm not able to get very much leverage like that, but I'm able to get it plenty snug, and that's all you need, is just snug. I really wanted this to be helpful for pinching odd objects, like this anvil, or maybe a scale weight, or the man enough. I want it to be helpful so that you can set the width however you want and train to work up to that item. Here I have it set at the exact same width as a flask, and the feel is very good. Because of the thickness of those plates, 3/8 thick, there is no flex. You can't squeeze these together and make the width narrower or put it at an angle. So I hope this is helpful to whomever would win this at Gripmas. I'm also sending along this loading pin that will fit the standard climber's pinch implements, but I've added a nut with a nail on it so that you can attach items with a carabiner. This is a freebie.